Okay, you guys, story time. I want to tell you guys what happened to me when I went on a date with a guy I met on a dating site. Do not come over here and bother me, Jackie. Oh. So, all right. So I met this guy on a dating site. You know, we were hitting it off really well. The conversation was flowing online. So he asked me out on a date. You know, when it comes to first dates, I like to choose the location. I like to go somewhere where I feel comfortable because I don't know this person. I want to go in an area where I know the bartenders, I know everyone there. I just feel more comfortable going to a place that I am familiar with. Okay, so I get to the date early because I knew I wanted to sit at the bar. I just like to sit at the bar on the first date because I feel like it's casual. It doesn't feel serious. It feels like, you know, we're watching a football game on a big screen, having some drinks, eating some food at the bar. It just feels super casual, fun, and laid back versus sitting at the tables, sitting across from one another, and it feels like a job interview where you have to be on. So where do you see yourself in 5 years? I don't want the first date to be so serious. So like I said, I got there early, especially because of COVID. Most bars are only open at 50% capacity. So I got there like 30 minutes early to make sure we can get a seat. So I was able to find us a seat. I patiently sat at the bar. I waited for my date to get there. We spoke, introduced ourselves. I gave him a hug, and I immediately went to the ladies' room because I was holding my pee that whole time because I didn't want to lose the seats. If I would have went to the bathroom, we probably would have lost the seats because I didn't have like a jacket to hold the seats or anything. So as soon as he got there, I went to the restroom, came back, we ordered drinks and ordered food. And we were just talking, getting to know one another. The food finally came, we're eating, we having a good time, talking. Nothing weird is happening, no touchy-feely, nothing. Just a cool, laid-back, fun, chill date. So I had to use the ladies' room again. So I'm walking towards the ladies' room. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I want to give you the scenery of who was at the bar. So it was because of COVID, the two seats on the left of me were empty. And then next was a white couple. Next, it was a group of 5 black girls. Race matters in this scenario, so that's why I'm mentioning race. It was a white couple and a group of 5 black girls. Also, my date was white. So anyway, like I said, I'm walking to the restroom for the second time. I go into the restroom, and the 5 black girls followed me into the restroom. I didn't think anything of it, you know. Just a coincidence. We all have to go to the bathroom at the same time. That's what I thought. So I'm in the bathroom. The girls are giving me compliments, telling me how beautiful I look, how beautiful my makeup look, how well I'm dressed, because I was really dressed up. I shows off on dates. Like, I shows out. Like, I'm a showstopper when I go on dates. So I'm looking really good. So they're giving me compliments, telling me how good I look. So one of the girls said, I gotta tell you something, and you're not gonna like it. And I'm like so confused on like what can she possibly tell me that I'm not gonna like? Does she know my date or something? I don't know what she's about to say. And she was like, you know that white couple out there? And I'm like, what white couple? Because I'm thinking maybe it's more than one white couple because I'm not analyzing all the people at the bar. She said the white couple that you had to walk past to get to the bathroom. I said, okay, what about him? She said, the husband took a picture of you and your date, created a meme, and posted it on his social media account. My heart freaking sank. I'm like, are you serious? She said, yes, I'm dead serious. I'm like, I just went into panic mode mentally. On the outside, you could not tell how I was feeling, but on the inside, I'm stressing out because I know I have to say something. I am not one of those weak women that just let stuff slide. I'm not gonna let it slide. I'm very direct. And I don't like confrontation, and I don't get into confrontations with people, but I am someone who stands up for myself. So I can handle a conflict. I'm going to stand up for myself. So I'm like, I got to say something. Because I'm thinking to myself, memes can ruin someone's life. I don't know what he put on that meme. I don't know if it was race related because they were white and my date is white. I don't know that he feels some type of way because I'm on a date with a white guy. I don't know what the meme said. I have no idea. if they were mistaken, maybe he didn't create a meme. I just didn't know. I knew I had to say something. So they said, so what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to go to this restroom, and while I'm using the restroom, I'm going to pray to God and ask God to give me the words to say to these people. And the reason why I wanted to get God involved is because I didn't want to make a scene. I didn't want to be a stereotype. I'm on a date with a white guy who's never been out with a black girl before. And I don't want to be the stereotypical black girl that's just ratchet and doesn't know how to conduct herself in public, because I do know how to conduct myself in public. I'm a professional woman, and I know how to handle myself. This is a restaurant that I go to often. I know the bartenders, I know the owners, and I don't want to make a scene and look like some ratchet as a black girl. And I didn't know if the white couple was going to react in a negative way, where it was going to create a big scene. So I said, you know what? I'm going to approach the wife. It's a man and a woman. I'm not going to address the guy. I'm going to address the woman. So I went up to them. I went up on the left side of her and said, hello. And I don't think she could hear me, or maybe she was ignoring me. I don't know. So I tapped her on her shoulder, like, hello. She's like, hey. Like, I said, may I talk to you privately in the restroom? And she was like, okay. But like shocked on why I'm asking her, can I talk to her privately in the bathroom? But it was it was kind of fake, because they knew, husband and wife knew what they did. The husband said, why do you want to talk to her in the bathroom? I said, this girl talk, nothing serious, just some girl talk. So she was like, the wife was still like, okay, grabbing her mask. But you can tell she was scared. She looked scared in the face, like she didn't want to go. She probably thought I was a ratchet-ass black girl because I have tattoos and a mohawk. She probably thought I was going to whoop her ass because they know they did something wrong. But I'm not a ratchet-ass black girl. I wanted to talk to her, and I was going to kindly ask her to delete that photo. But anyway, like I said, the husband can tell she was scared. So he asked again, for what? Why do you want to talk to her in the bathroom? So that pissed the black girls off, because this is the second time he's asking, and they know they did something wrong. So that pissed the black girls off. So all 5 of those black girls started yelling at this white couple, letting them have it. But even though they created this big ass scene where all eyes were on us in this restaurant, they handled it well, because sometimes the victim can look like the villain if you don't handle it well. Because sometimes the victim start cursing and acting ratchet, and now you no longer look like the victim. You look like the aggressor. But even though they made a scene, they were so professional, so articulate, and they let his ass have it without even using curse words. So this white couple was so freaking embarrassed. They were so embarrassed. So I leaned in and said, delete the photo. He pulls his phone out. Okay, I'm deleting right now. I'm deleting right now. And for me to see that photo, it wasn't like they were taking a picture of themselves and my date and I just happened to be in the picture. No, they intentionally took a picture of me and my date, created a meme, and posted it on their social media account. That just broke my heart just to see it, because we did not deserve that. It wasn't like we were doing something inappropriate where someone was like, look at them over there. It wasn't any of that. We were simply having dinner. We weren't bothering anyone. We wasn't doing anything inappropriate for him to target us and create a meme. We didn't deserve that. So I don't know what was the purpose of a meme. Was it race related because they were white and I'm on a date with a white guy? So did they feel some type of way that I'm dating a white guy? Or I don't know, I didn't read what they wrote under the post. I just saw the picture of us on their page. So I'm like, delete it. So he's deleting the photo. And I'm saying, okay, now go in your iPhone photos and delete the photo from your iPhone. And then go into your deleted and delete it from your deleted photos. He's like, okay, I'm doing that right now. It was just a joke. I do this all the time because I like to make jokes. Well, it's not funny and it's not a joke. You're invading my privacy. I didn't do anything to warrant this. Why did you do that? See, it's just a joke. I was just being funny. It's not funny. He said, I'm so sorry. Can I buy you a drink? Can I buy your date a drink? No, you cannot. I don't want a drink. So I just walked away, and I thank the black girls for sticking up for me and having my back and telling me about the meme in the first place. Because if they wouldn't have told me, I would have never known. That shit could have gone viral, and I would have never known. I'd have been embarrassed in public, not knowing why I'm embarrassed, why people looking at me, why people laughing, and I would have been a whole meme. and for something I didn't deserve. So I'm so grateful that those girls did that, even though it turned into a scene. I don't care. They handled it very well, and I really appreciate those girls having my back. And so I went back to my date and told him what happened. He didn't know what was going on. He thought, so I tell my date, they created a meme out of us and posted it on their page. So he was so shocked. So everyone started coming up to me and telling me I handled it very well. I was very professional and classy. And that was my goal. I didn't want to make a scene. I didn't want to be a stereotypical black girl. I didn't want to be, the stereotype that you see on TV. Especially, I'm out with a white guy. He's never been out with a black girl before. And I don't want him to think that black women act a certain way. Because I know how to conduct myself in public. Like, I know how to address a situation and make my point without looking ratchet and ghetto. And those black girls knew how to do that as well. They made a scene, but they weren't ratchet and ghetto. They were very articulate. They didn't curse, and they still made their point. And sometimes it's hard to do. So I really appreciate those girls having my back. And I'm really grateful that they told me, and I was able to get that photo deleted. But the moral of the story is, like, it's not okay to, like, just turn someone into a meme. All the memes you see online, those are photos of real people that someone just randomly took a picture of them in maybe their most awkward moment, or they were having a bad day, and you create a meme and ruin their lives forever. But in my situation, I wasn't having a bad day. It wasn't an awkward moment. I didn't deserve the invasion of privacy. So I just want people to think about that before you just take a picture of someone and put it on your social media account for your amusement. Think about the person's lives that you're trying to ruin. Did they deserve that? Did they truly deserve that? Think about that before you decide to turn someone into a meme. That can ruin their career, depends on what you put on there. It can ruin them. Suppose they have a job where their image matters, and you create a meme out of them and ruin their image, which means they can lose their job. All that for your amusement because you want it to be funny. It's not okay, so please think about that, you guys, before you try to turn someone into a meme. So I'm so happy that I'm the type of woman who, I'm not afraid to speak up. Because I was telling someone about it, and they were telling me they don't know if they would have said anything. They're not sure they would have spoken up and said something. They would have just let it go. And I'm not the type that just let it go. I don't know what you put on your social media account, and you're not going to ruin my life when I didn't deserve it. Now, if I deserve it, that's one thing. But I didn't do anything to deserve that. You're not going to ruin me. So, invading someone's privacy, taking a picture of them, and posting it online, it's a form of bullying, and it's not okay. Back in the old days, when you bully someone, you get to physically see their reaction. It's harmful to them. You can see you hurt someone's feelings, and it affects you. But because we live in this virtual reality, this social media world is not really real, so people don't really care about hurting you because it's like they don't know you. It's just a picture that they snap, they put it on their page, all their friends laugh, it goes viral. But they don't personally know you, so it doesn't really affect their heart. So my challenge to everyone is to start having compassion for humanity, compassion for people, where things affect your heart, where you think about your actions before you take those steps. Think about what you do before you do it. Think about your actions and how it will affect other people before you do something like that. That man has no idea what I do for a living. He has no idea. You can't just do that to someone without there being consequences. So just think about your actions and think about people and stop creating memes. Though these are people, these are human beings, and they don't deserve it. So that's all I wanted to say to you guys. Have a blessed day. Bye.